I'm Claire. I've been at Hardsoft for 17 years now. My current job role is Lease Operations Manager.
Phil Morgan, co-founder.
And Andy Morgan, co-founder.
I'm Steve Hill and I'm the Sales Director here at Hardsoft. We lead with leasing and we are lease first. We look at the financial benefits and the cash flow benefits for those. Then you've got the technology benefits and the fact that we work with laptops. Business laptops tend to last about 3 years. Leases tend to last about 3 years for us. So that works really well hand in hand in terms of working about that refresh piece, and you can continue paying the same amount of money in your budget and get a new laptop every 2, 3, 4 years.
That's probably the start of the modern Hardsoft of trying to find products that businesses use that are not unattainable, but they need to have a sense check about how do we pay for this, what's the financing options. And it seemed logical to us that surely if a business owner will get the concept that I can't afford this PC, let's lease it.
So Hardsoft is all about leasing. That is what we lead with. Every order that comes in predominantly ends up with a lease.
There's an old adage which sort of goes out of fashion that cash is king. You need cash in your business. You need to pay your staff, pay the rent, etc., etc. What leasing does is take away the stress of cash flow.
But it's probably the same reasons that customers want to lease as we want to lease. Scaling up, we're doing lots of business these days and still it protects our own cash flow. But equally for a customer, if they want new equipment and they want that flexibility, it's all the same reasons. And since we've been dealing with grenke, all of that has improved.
I have worked for Hardsoft for 19 years and I would say the appetite for leasing now is greater than it's ever been before. I think it's definitely grown in popularity, but there's still a lot of people that need to be educated on what's possible and what's available. I think the advice would be to open your mind to leasing in terms of the opportunities.
If I was giving advice to somebody that was going to look to start leasing, I would suggest they get a funder that they gel with. So we've worked with grenke now for a number of years, I think nearly as long as I've been at Hardsoft. So we've got quite a good relationship with grenke. Nothing's too much of an ask for them. We can ask them anything and they're quite happy to help us in any way. But I think over the years, we've just learned exactly what they need from us and they've learned what we need from them.
The relationship with grenke has been going a long time, and I think by working with grenke and working to grenke's high standards, it has allowed us to make sure that when we are leasing to customers that we are asking the right questions. I think grenke have really helped us with that in terms of their approach, in terms of the online portal to get your leases approved, get your paperwork sorted. When there is a problem, we can speak to grenke and usually get things resolved in a manner that's good for us and grenke.
For me, it's the people at grenke. I like that we've got quite I'd say it's like a friendship really. It's not a business relationship and nothing's too much trouble.
Grenke is different to other people we work with. It's a relationship of flexibility and openness. I think one of the exciting things about this business is we get excited by the product.
Because there's an understanding and openness, we can discuss what the product looks like, why it would be useful to a business. Grenke will listen to that and generally come up with a positive conversation about something new or fresh, especially in our industry.
Hardsoft's future is very bright, and with grenke alongside us, it's looking even brighter.
Hardsoft are very excited for the future. There's so many opportunities coming up in the world of IT. We've got new hardware, VR, software changes. Every day is a new day.
For me and Hardsoft, dealing with grenke, it just works.